going up, everybody? It's Chi the Great back for another Write With Me Wednesday. So this week I thought I would change things up a little bit, and instead of just showing you the submission that I'm writing for the website, I thought I would do a little writing exercise and talk to you guys like I do in the last couple of ones that we've done. So we've done one that's, I wrote a little writing exercise and made it about kind of appreciation and appreciating what you have. And I made another one about anxiety. And so this one's going to be about direction. So I don't know, like kind of like what direction to take in life and things like that. So I'm going to read the exercise to you guys, then read what I wrote for it. And then after that, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my inspiration for this. And yeah, alright. So the writing exercise is a maze. It says, send your narrator into a situation he has a good deal of trouble getting out of, with lots of connecting passageways and a proper amount of complexity. This can be a physical maze, but it could also be an emotional or an intellectual labyrinth. For this exercise, don't worry about the tricks one needs to get out of the mazes. Worry more about evoking the sensation of being caught in a maze. So that's the prompt. And I kind of took it literally and metaphorically. There's someone that's looking for physically like which direction to go, but also like just in general in life. So I'm gonna go ahead and read my story to you guys now, and just keep in mind this is a quick exercise. I wrote this in a few minutes. It's not developed. It's not supposed to be a fully developed, finished story. It's just writing based on the prompt that I was given with a general idea of where to take it. So here it is. Turn left on Hurley Pike. The computer commands from the dashboard. I turn the volume down on the radio to focus better. The GPS has taken me through twists and turns, leaving me in an unfamiliar town. I grip the wheel tighter and sit up straight. Vinci just had to choose a getaway in the woods for our weekend together. I suggested a restaurant or movie night, but he shot that down. Too bland, he claimed. Now I'm feeling like I'm in a scene in a horror film, in the middle of nowhere, not a hint of civilization in sight. Corbin liked movie nights in. He made bland plans interesting. He could make anything fun. I feel his hands brush my skin, turning my ankle around in his lap to read the tattoo that wraps around my foot. His damp hair fluffs and flips wildly from the shower he just took. He puts his arms around me and pulls me to his face. We stay there for a moment, looking into each other's eyes, wondering if we were really actually going to do this. It was me who leaned in and pressed my lips to his. Budweiser linged on his tongue and I soaked it up. My heart aches at the memory. In 2 miles, take a right on Monterey Avenue. Her monotone voice is cut short, interrupted by an incoming call. His name flickers on my cell phone screen. My heart jumps into my stomach. I reach over and hit the green button. Hey, I said lightly, mimicking the way I used to answer his calls. Hi, can you work Monday? Craig called out. His voice was dry, strictly business. This is the side of sleeping with your boss they don't show in movies. When the fun ends, but you still have to work together. I checked your schedule. You're off Monday. Want some overtime? He asked after I don't answer. Yeah, sure. I compose myself. That's fine. Great, I'll put you down for 9 to 6 this Monday. No, wait, this Monday? I can't this Monday. I have my sister's coming to visit. I'm sorry. Aw, damn. Alright. Thanks anyway. Click. Turn right, the robot demands. The truth is, I have a job interview on Monday. Something for some insurance firm, something my mom sent me. She always sends me links to such miserably sounding jobs. She doesn't care that I'm not interested, she just looks at the salary. But I applied to this one and have an interview on Monday. I love my job, I really do. But I can't work for him anymore, not knowing he no longer cares for me. I'm just another employee. My stomach turns and I begin to sweat. I yawn just thinking about answering phones in a call center for 8 hours a day. But what choice do I have now? Seeing him act like nothing ever happened between us kills me. I need something new, a place where I don't know anyone. Turn around when possible, she says sharply. I slam on the brakes and pull over. I'm surrounded by trees everywhere. I can't see a road sign or another driver in either direction. I try to remember where I took a wrong turn, but I can't recall. I wasn't paying attention. I retrieve myself from its holder on the dashboard. There's a text from Benji. Where are you? I ring him. Hello? Hey, I'm running late. I've gotten lost. Hurry up. Are you following the directions I gave you? I'm using the GPS. Use the directions I printed out. I told you to use the ones I printed. I wanted to watch a movie. Maybe order a pizza. You don't like the movies I like. Just use the ones I printed out. They'll get you here. I hang up and toss my phone into the passenger seat. I turn the dial on the radio until I hear a familiar song. I kick the volume up and pull onto the road. I turn around and drive in the direction I came from, singing wildly with the music. So that's pretty much it. Just a little story about someone who's physically lost, looking for this getaway in the woods, while also being kind of lost in life. So she's got two guys that she doesn't know who to choose between. She really cares about one guy and not so much the other, but the one she cares about doesn't really want her. She's torn between jobs, once again, because she's had a relationship with her boss. She doesn't want to work where she's at, even though she really likes it. So she's looking at other jobs, even though she feels like she would be miserable there. And then you've got her mom telling her what to do, even though she doesn't want to do that stuff. So she's really getting pulled in multiple directions, and she just doesn't know where to go at this point. So my inspiration for this was actually, that is pretty realistic. Aside from the relationship stuff in that story, that's pretty much what I deal with. So, when I first graduated college, I didn't know what to do whatsoever. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a prospect for a job. I applied to everywhere. I literally didn't know what to do because my whole life, all I've been ever been taught was how to go to school and how to be good at school and just learning and going to class. That's all I've ever done with my life, and that's all I knew how to do. So when that was over, I was completely lost. I had no clue what to do the next day, let alone for the rest of my life, and everyone was telling me that every decision I made would be really final, and it would be the outline to my life, and it would, whatever I choose now, I would have to do for the rest of my life, which is not true. But that's what they said. They said everything was really final, and like I didn't have choices to make later on in life. But anyways, I got myself a job, I made some friends, you know, I'm feeling pretty good now, but at the time I was super lost. And now, yeah, as far as the job goes, I do love my job, and there was definitely a point where I was considering getting another job, and that's because the people I was working with, I really, really enjoyed all the people I worked with. But then they started leaving, whether they got fired or found other jobs or quit for whatever reason or transferred stores. I lost a lot of the friends that I began to work with, and it's not that I hated everyone that still worked there, it's just that the people I was really close with had left. And I felt kind of like unwelcome there. Not that anyone was really being mean to me or mistreating me, it's just that all my friends were gone and I just felt kind of alone, and I didn't really feel welcome. That sense of family that I had when I started working there was gone. So I kind of mentioned a couple times that I wanted to leave, and a couple of the friends that were still there kind of pulled me aside. They were like, hey, look, just like work through it. It's going to get better, and we're here, and there's going to be more people that you can meet. And, you know, don't just act on this feeling right now. Like, wait a while and then see. And I think that helped for sure, because now I'm still with the job, and the kind of people that I felt like didn't want me there are kind of opening up to me, and I feel a lot better. But, yeah, my mom's always sending me jobs for shitty jobs that I would never, ever want to work at, and stuff like that. But, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, the relationship part's not, that was fiction. Well, I mean, the inspiration, just being lost in life, I'm sure you guys can go through that too. So, the advice I have for that is just really stay true to yourself. Like, when I graduated, everyone was telling me something different to do, and I was also asking people what to do because I had no clue. So I really wanted someone to just give me a really good answer that I could follow through with, but that turned out to be impossible because no one could tell you how to live your life. And that's kind of what I found out, that the answers I was getting I wasn't liking, or people were telling me stuff to do that I didn't believe would make me happy. So I just started working retail, which everyone told me not to do because it seemed silly after getting a degree in mathematics. But I'm really, really happy now, and I'm glad that I made that choice. I'm glad I turned down the jobs that I felt like even may have paid better, wouldn't have made me that happy, because I am really happy now, and I feel like I'm in a really good spot. And, I mean, this isn't the destination, obviously. I'm still living with my mom, still working retail, and that's not the end goal. Right now I'm happy, And I know as long as I keep pushing forward with my passion, with videos, with writing, with stories, with submissions, with all of this stuff, something's going to happen. And eventually I'll get there. Right now I'm just enjoying the time that I have where I'm at in my life and making the decisions I believe will make me happy and pushing for something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So that's what I would suggest to you guys. Just really listen to yourself, do what you think will make you happy, and follow your passion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, something different. But yeah, let me know if there's a writing exercise or a topic that you want me to discuss in a future video format like this. Let me know in the comments. But keep your head up, stick with whatever you're doing, and follow your passion. So stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay happy. See you guys.